Please come to an easy kneeling seat. Rest your hands in your lap, lengthen your spine, and close your eyes. Take a few long, deep breaths. Allow this to be a time of transitioning. Transition from what you've been doing today, the way you've had to think and the way you've had to operate, into a different state of being. This is less about thinking and more about being. Please take another long, deep breath. As you're ready, make your way into a very easy forward fold. Generously bend your knees. Allow your neck to completely soften. Let your arms dangle from your shoulders. Give this time for the stretch to settle. Check that you're breathing long and consistent in through your nose and out through your nose. I invite you here to close your eyes. Keep your jaw very relaxed, and then shifting your weight forward into the balls of your feet, very, very gently begin to roll up. Your head stays relaxed. In fact, your head is the very last thing to rise. At your summit, please inhale your shoulders to your ears, squeeze the blades back and down, and just take a moment in your easy standing shape with your feet hip-width distance apart and your shoulders relaxed. As you're ready, we're going to roll down the exact same way you just rolled up. So drop your chin into your chest and then lead with your fingers and follow with your head to roll all the way down to the earth. And once you're there, make a box around your head with your arms. Take a little tick-tock sway from side to side, shifting your weight from foot to foot. Find a soothing movement, something that's relaxing. Notice how different the second forward fold is from the first one that you just did. As you're ready, please release your arms, and again we'll roll up very, very slowly. Head is the last to rise. At the top, loop your shoulders once again. Take a breath here, and staying in your easy stance with your feet hip-width distance and your knees gently bent, relax your shoulders. Take a breath where you are, and next time you exhale, tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder and relax your neck as much as you can. And that's all. You're just standing and you're relaxing your ear towards your shoulder. And as you do that, as you trust it more and more, enjoy a really good stretch running along the whole left side of your neck. Take another breath in, and with your breath out, take a semicircle of movement, your chin dropping towards your chest and then moving all the way to the other side, so that your left ear is hovering just above your left shoulder. Tune into the stretch you're feeling on the right side of your neck. Let that linger. Take another breath. Now, as you're ready, please place your left palm onto your cheekbone. Head stays relaxed, and you manually, using your hand, press your head back to neutral. Left arm extends now into the sky. And next time you exhale, arc all the way over to your right side. Bend your knees generously and shape a stretch that feels really, really good. Something that you can invest in for a few moments. Here again, I invite you to close your eyes and just let the stretch take hold. With closed eyes, we're often able to get a better sense of the stretch itself, tune in deeper since we don't have the visual distraction. Now keep that leaning over to the right, and your left arm is going to rainbow arc over to the left side, so your left fingers are in line with your left shoulder. Allow your neck to stay very, very relaxed, and you keep reaching through the left fingertips. Enjoy a stretch running from your earlobe, through your neck, through your shoulder, out through your fingertips, and just hold that there. Breathe with it. See where you can soften, and trust that your head will just stay attached to your neck. Linger. As you're ready, please lift your right palm to your right cheekbone. Same again, press your head back to neutral using your right hand. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. With exhale, please find an arc to the left side. And take your time. In Yin, we give our poses a much longer length of time to settle. So you explore into it. Explore a little bend of the knees, shifting the weight slightly. Craft a stretch that really turns on the magic for you today. At the same time, you're not attaching to any thoughts that may drift into your mind. If a thought drifts in, just let it drift right out. Stay very much in the present moment and allow the stretch itself to be a mechanism that keeps you present. You're so aware of what you're feeling. Take another breath here. Now keep that arcing over to the left. It's just the right arm that moves. Right arm rainbows over to the right side. Choose an angle that works well for you. You might keep your fingers in line with the shoulder. If you dip your fingers just beneath the line of the shoulder, perhaps you get a better stretch that way. You just explore into it and tune into a feeling that you want to hold, that you want to breathe with, knowing that with each breath you're releasing a little more tension. You're creating length in your neck. As you're ready, it's the left palm that places itself on the cheekbone. Tilt your head back up to neutral. Left arm reaches up, inhale. Right arm matches it. Two arms into the sky. Take a big breath in, lengthen. With your breath out, behind your back, interlace all 10 fingers. Pull knuckles down to the heels, lift your chest. Little back bend, take another inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees and fold your belly all the way to your thighs. Allow your hands to drop right over your head. So here there's a lot of variation in different bodies. Some of us can drop our knuckles almost towards the floor. Some of us just lift the wrists slightly off the sacrum, and it actually doesn't matter. It's really about the quality of the stretch, how it feels. Take another breath where you are, and as you're ready, please drop your wrists towards your sacrum. Trace your hamstrings all the way down towards your ankles, and then get a wrap of your arms around your calves. Nestle your elbows behind the knees and loosen your neck all the way. Perfectly fine for knees to be bent here. Take another breath. As you're ready, release your arms. Take a very slow time to roll up vertebra by vertebra to the top. Head last to rise. Take your shoulder loop. As you're ready, inhale both arms to the sky. Behind your head, please interlace all 10 fingers to cradle your skull in your palms. Create a micro back bend by pressing your thighs forward, lifting your heart up to the sky, leaning your head into your hands. Check that you're breathing, and just really, really relax your heavy head, your brain that is usually so full of thought. Relax your head into your hands and let go. Please gently release that. Inhale, fingers to the sky, neutralize. Exhale, bring hands back to prayer at your heart and step your feet together. Take a moment in Namasté, equal standing pose. One foot carries 50% of the weight, the other foot the other 50%. You're very equal, you're very grounded here. 2 more breaths. Inhale, reach and rise, fingers lift above your head. On exhale, please fold all the way down to the earth. Inhale, lengthen your spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold your chest back into your thighs. One more time, inhale to lift your chest, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to step the left foot all the way to the back of your mat. Land your back knee and settle into a deep lunge. We call this rooted lunge. The back knee is rooted, the fingers are rooted. Shoulders are softening away from the ears. And here again, you craft a stretch that you really, really like. Check that the jaw is relaxed. Check in with your facial expression. So even though no one can see you and you're just practicing in your own little space, it's really important to maintain a friendly, relaxed expression on the face, because what you're wearing on your face actually informs your brain, informs the quality of the energy and the thoughts. Take another few breaths here. As you're ready, please move your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Toe heel your right foot over to the right side of your mat, creating a runner's lunge shape. Right toes point to 45 degrees. And here, you take some time with it. You might want to keep your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Perhaps if you're feeling quite flexible today, you drop all the way down onto your forearms. This will depend on you and how your body's feeling. Get what you need from this shape. And then tune into your breath. So ideally in a YIN class, we're actually beginning to access a different state of consciousness. You could call it something of an altered state of consciousness, where the thoughts really, really slow down and we become very, very aware. We become aware of our bodies. We become aware of the physical sensations, yes, but we're also very alive to other things that might be coming up. Feelings, energies, emotions. Take a last breath here. Let's release that. Pour all of your weight into your hands. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and move into half pigeon, your right knee directly behind your right wrist. Once your hips are lowered and you've felt for square hips, you're dropping that left hip quite a lot, you decide if you'd like to ease down to your elbows. That's perfect. You can stay a little bit more upright with your hands underneath your shoulders. Choose what resonates for you and commit to a long, deep hold. Get your breath going. Easy, easy. So the thing about holding poses for a long period of time is that the character changes. So this pose is going to feel very different 5 breaths in, as opposed to 10 breaths in, as opposed to 15 or 20 breaths in. You might get comfortable here, And then realize it's time to go a little bit deeper, in which case you might move your shin slightly more towards your elbows, your shin a little more parallel to the front edge of your mat. It might also become too much, in which case you can back out a little bit. Draw your heel closer towards your groin. All the time we're using your awareness to create the perfect pose for what you're needing on this day. Give that 2 more long, deep breaths. To release that, hands underneath the shoulders, I'd like you to take a little arch, tuck the back toes, and work a very small back bend. Moving into plank, lift your right knee, step your right foot back to meet your left foot. Hold this just a moment, and as you're ready, drop to all fours for a few long, slow rounds of cat-cow. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. On inhale, belly lowers and gaze lifts. Really take your time. On exhale, please round your spine. Inhale, lengthen it. Long breath, belly lowers, gaze lifts. Exhale to round your spine, doming your upper back. Take 1 more. Inhale, belly lowers, it's a little back bend. Exhale, spine rounds, that's a little forward bend. Inhale to a neutral spine, and tucking your toes, lift your hips and step forward to once again a very easy, gentle forward fold. Neck is relaxed, let it linger. As you're ready, please take a halfway lift, long spine. With your exhale, step your right foot all the way to the back of your mat. Drop your knee and take your rooted lunge, easing your hips low into the shape. Check in with your jaw. So it's an interesting thing as we're beginning to release some tension from clock points such as the hips, the hamstrings. The tension sometimes migrates into places like the jaw and the shoulders. Check that your jaw is loose and movable, and rather release your tension using your exhales. Each breath out, you release a little more. Take another moment or two here. Let that feel really, really good. For your runner's lunge, please slip your left hand just to the inside of your left foot. Toe heel your left foot over to the left side of your mat, 45 degrees with that left foot, so your heel on the mat perhaps and your toes pointing over to the left side. Back knee lowers, and here you again craft a shape depending on what your body likes, keeping in mind that sometimes our bodies feel quite uneven, so you might be able to go a little bit deeper on the left side as opposed to the right, or vice versa. You're just modifying this according to how it feels on this side, not working on previous information from the other side or previous information from when you did a class yesterday or the day before. Keep it doable. Be incredibly mindful of how you feel. And as you settle deeper into the physicality of this, as you're able to still your mind using that stretch as something to keep you present, you begin to do other type of work. You start to work with yourself on a feeling level, on an emotional level, on an energetic level. Hands underneath your shoulders. Get ready to move into half pigeon, tucking the toes at the back of the mat and just shifting your left knee to behind your left wrist. Ease down into a shape that works really well for your body. And you can adjust the stretch by moving your left foot closer towards your right elbow or further away, the heel more in towards the groin. Keep your right hip rolling down. It is an equal hip pose. So whether you're on your elbows and melting your forehead towards the earth, or you're actually having to keep this fairly subtle with props, blocks, perhaps supporting the hips, you're just finding a stretch that works for you. It doesn't matter what it looks like. What matters is how it feels. Come to your internal quietness. Come to your breath. If you need to shift this a little deeper or maybe back off a bit, you've got a few more breaths here. Where can you soften? As you're ready, please lift onto your hands if you're not there already. Tuck your back toes, work that arcing stretch, that lift of the chest, subtle back bend. This time, we will roll all the way over onto the left hip. Extend the right leg forward, so the instep of the left foot on the right thigh, Jani Shirsasana. Inhale to lift and lengthen over your right thigh, and on exhale, just fold your upper body over your thigh. You can keep this very, very subtle with your hands alongside your calf, or you can come down much deeper. It's just going to depend on how this is feeling for you. Remembering again that it's not about how it looks. It doesn't matter if you've got your forehead onto your kneecap, or if you're almost more seated upright with just a gentle tilt of the body forward. With your eyes closed, allow each exhale to relax your body even further. And with these conscious breaths, you'll find that your body becomes more malleable. You get softer. The flexibility changes. Take your last 2 breaths here. As you're ready to ease out of that, please do so. Make your way back to an upright shape and simply swap out the legs. So your left leg lengthens and your right leg folds in. Square your torso over your left thigh. Take almost a halfway lift action here. So inhale to lengthen, and on exhale you fold. Spark your left foot. Curl the toes back, so that's really going to activate the hamstring stretch nicely. And then just settle in. Keep the breath coming. So one of the huge advantages of beginning to work with our bodies on a level like this is that we learn how to read the subtle messages that are coming to us all the time. We can pick up earlier on messages that tell us that we're in the early phases of injury or of illness, and we can do something about it quicker, more effectively. You're investing in a communication system with your body here. You're learning how to tune into your own energy. Gently release that. Come all the way up to the top. Please extend both legs forward for a very gentle Paschimottanasana. Get onto your sit bones. Same thing again, lift and lengthen at the top, breathe in. And with your breath out, please fold your whole upper body over your thighs. Relax and release and let go. If you have a block handy, you might wish to rest your forehead onto your block. If you're not feeling much, remember to curl your toes back. That flex of the feet really helps to activate the hamstring stretch. And this is just about letting go. The emotional body and the physical body and the energetic body, all of these bodies, they are inextricably linked. As you do work with the physical, you can't help but do work with the emotional body and the energetic body at the same time. Please ease out of that, vertebra by vertebra. And then shifting your seat forward, bend your knees, separate your feet hip-width distance, and move into hammock pose, so you're gripping just in front of your kneecaps. Lean back, dome through your upper back. Take a moment to linger with that stretch. And then place your palms together just in between your knees and take a very long, slow time to roll all the way down to the mat. If you need to use your legs for a little bit of support, that's no problem at all. And then once your spine is flat, please float your arms up into the air, float your legs up into the air, and just take a dangle here, maybe shifting legs from side to side, a willow sway of the legs, soft with the arms. Elbows are very, very bent, hands are floppy. The whole length of your spine is resting on the mat, your shoulder blades just easing into the earth. Please bend both knees and gather them into your chest. Take a few moments to rock your sacrum from side to side. And then please transfer both hands to your right shin. Extend your left leg high into the sky, and keeping that left leg straight and your right knee pulling down towards your shoulder, take a slow time to lower your left leg all the way down to the earth. When at last your heel touches down, squeeze your right knee deep into your armpit. Press your left shoulder blade onto the mat. Allow yourself to soften into the quietness. In times of stress and anxiety, especially when felt on a global level, it's so important to take time to do classes like this, to work with your body in a slow, still way. As you're ready, that same leg, please extend it up towards the sky. Behind your hamstring, interlace all 10 fingers. Point your toes and flex your foot and roll out your ankle. Enjoy that. Please bend your right knee, land your foot onto the floor. Now for a figure 4 stretch, very gentle one, bend your left knee and just crossbar your shin across your right thigh. So it's a very easy shape. I like to call this a Sunday morning shape with a figure 4 of the legs. Roll your legs from side to side. Let that feel just very low-key. You can stay here, or for a deeper stretch, hover your right foot off the floor. Thread your left hand through the window that you just created. Interlace all 10 fingers around the right shin or the right thigh. Figure 4 stretch, go as deep as you like or keep it subtle. If you want to go deeper, you're using your strong arms to pull. Keep the breath going. The more you slow your breath, the more you calm your mind. Let's take a few more moments right here. Please release that as you're ready. Drop both feet to the floor. Constructive rest for just a few moments, your feet out quite wide, your knees dropping in on each other. Easy with the breath. Let your low back release and relax. As you're ready, please gather both knees into your chest once again. Either quite a tight squeeze or a very, very loose hug. A moment or two to linger. And then, switching your interlace to your left shin, please extend your right leg up to the sky. Keep pulling your left knee down towards your breastbone and take a slow time to relax that straight right leg all the way down to the earth. And when your heel touches down, you begin to pull. You pull your left knee deep into your chest. Let the thigh massage the soft part of the belly. Again, worth checking in with your jaw, making sure that the jaw feels soft. It hasn't accumulated any tension. Your face is really, really friendly. Small up tilt of the lips. So as we create this altered state of consciousness for ourselves, without any substances, just moving slowly with our bodies and with our breath, we become available for healing. Healing on a deeper layer and level that we might be used to. Take a last breath here. Please extend your left leg up towards the sky. Interlace behind your left hamstring all 10 fingers, and then work into that airborne foot, pointing and flexing and rolling out the ankle. Activate as much feeling, as much stretch as you possibly can. Please come back to your Pavanamuktasana, one more squeeze of the knee into the chest, and then release your left foot to the floor. Right knee creates a figure 4 shape, the right ankle just stacking against the left thigh, and take some moments in this low-key, easy Sunday morning type shape, that little rock of the legs from side to side. And remember, it's perfectly fine to stay here. If you'd like to go further, take your figure 4 stretch by threading your right hand in between your 2 thighs. Interlace all 10 fingers where it feels appropriate and so that your head can still be resting on the floor. So you might choose behind your thigh, that would be fine. Otherwise, if you're wanting to go deeper, that shin is great. And you just work with yourself here. So this healing available in a very slow, very concentrated YIN class. This has to do with allowing yourself to feel incredibly safe. Safe at a level where you can let go so much you begin to feel almost drowsy. You begin to feel like you're on the verge of a nap and you could quite easily go to sleep because you are that relaxed. And when your body relaxes to that degree, a lot of realigning can take place. Please release that left foot to the mat, unhook your right leg and place both feet on the mat, moving into constructive rest. For this one, let's place our hands on the belly. Be with that rise and fall of your belly as you inhale, as you exhale. No tightness, no stress, just complete letting go. Please give this 3 more long, deep breaths. As you're ready, extend your right leg to find the right corner of your mat. Left leg to find the left corner of your mat. Your palms roll open. And this, friend, is Shavasana. All you need to do now is relax. And for that, let's begin with the toes. Without moving your toes, without wiggling your toes, just relax your toes. Relax the balls of your feet and the soles of your feet. Relax your heels. Relax your ankles and your shins. Relax your calves. Relax your knees and the backs of your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips and your buttocks, your belly and your lower back. Relax your chest and your upper back, your shoulders, upper arms, elbow. Relax forearms and wrists. Please relax your hands your palm, each digit of each finger relax. Relax your neck and relax your throat. Soften your jaw. Relax your cheeks and your ears. Relax your eyes behind their lids. Relax your forehead and relax your skull. And now, most importantly, relax your brain and open your heart and breathe in the knowledge that all is well. Please stay here for as long as you like. May you be blessed. May those you love be blessed. My name is Kate. Namaste.